to do something called honest cars. What I mean by that is basically I'm going to not allow you to cheat. So somebody else do this variation. It's really good, using a chair to block your body. So we're going to do some neck cars, normal neck cars. We're going to irradiate and tense the rest of our body so only the neck is moving. But we're going to use the chair to block, and it will give you some feedback so you're aware of where you're actually possibly cheating when you're doing your cars. So if you notice that you're not getting anywhere or your neck is a bit stiff still, it might be because you're cheating. A lot of people, when they do their neck cars, they come around and the shoulder hikes and they're doing this rather than actually working on the neck. They're getting compensation with the shoulder. So this one actually blocks out that thoracic spine and some of that shoulder rotation. So all it is we're going to sit on a chair with a high back. If you don't have a high back, you can always put a block or something or book behind your back. So I'm flat in that chair. I'm actually just sitting here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my neck cars, but I'm only going to go as far as I can without any of my back coming off that chair. Okay? So I'm going to take a breath in. I kind of trap the air. What I mean by that is you just tense your core a little bit. You should be still able to talk and breathe. We're going to flex. So we're going to bring our chin down towards our chest. And now my breath is there. If I come away from the chair, I can go all the way down here. But what's happening is I'm just getting a lot of load through the upper back, which is not per se a bad thing, but I want to really just work the neck. So I'm going to tuck that chin all the way down. Rotate my chin towards my shoulder. Once you max out that rotation, then start to side bend, but keep the rotation. So keep yourself rotated, side bend and go back. So your ear comes to the shoulders. You start, now your chin starts to come up. And I'm going back. And you can see my shoulders are now hiking over to the other side. So your chin aims for that left shoulder. Then you're going to curl, flex back around towards the front and around to the front. So we're getting a true rep of what your neck can do rather than what everything else is adding to it, whether your shoulders or your upper back, etc. I'll do one going the other way. So we're going to tuck the chin, going as far as we'll allow, rotating. As I've got to the end range of my rotation, I'm going to start to side bend or ear to the shoulder. Chin starts to come up, but you want to keep the previous motion. Over to the other side. Now I'm tucking towards this right shoulder. Being aware of any pinch points, don't drive into pain. Just go near it and just work on it, but don't drive into pain. Good. That's an honest neck car. If I take myself away and I come down all the way, I can come down, which is all coming from that upper back, rotating. And I can go even further, but what ends up happening is a bit of uncontrolled hinging, bit of shoulder wanting to, whereas if I sit and do this honest one, I don't get any of that cheating or overcompensation with the lumbar spine wanting to extend. I'm just working on what range my neck has. I'm going to show you facing forward so you can see the whole thing. So if I'm facing forward, back is to the chair. We're having my hands here. You can also cross the arms, whatever works for you or you feel like you're controlled. Take that breath in, trap that air. We're going to just try and irradiate, tense our body. You can create fists, you can go down the side, whatever feels good for you. Bringing your chin down, rotating, maxing out that rotation, then start to side bend or laterally flex. Keeping the chin in rotation, then chin comes up, extending all the way, seeking that stretch over to the right shoulder. Don't let anything else do the work for your neck. And tucking back around. Try doing 6 or 8 reps of those every single day. And do sitting in a chair. You could do it at work, you could do it at the kitchen table. If you feel like it's tight and you find a pinch point, try and do more. Don't drive into pain, but go right up to where that is and you can mobilize and work on it. Do more reps.